between the fading lines, where the shadows blur with light, a fleeting trace of something real, but every truth has turned to steel. I'm walking circles in my mind, each step erases what I find. The walls are there, then disappear, what I see and feel unclear. Shadowplay, where the night betrays the day. Figures flicker, and I can't look away, caught in echoes of what might have been. In the shadow play, I'm lost again. The mirror cracks but doesn't fall, reflecting pieces of it all. A face I know, but it's not mine. It speaks in riddles, bending time. I reach for threads that slip through air, an unseen hand pulls everywhere. The more I chase, the less I see what's out there or inside me. Shadowplay, where the night betrays the day. Figures flicker, and I can't look away, caught in echoes of what might have been. In the shadow play, I'm lost again. Every step is a fleeting frame, shifting shapes without a name. Is this a dream or am I awake? The ground I stand on starts to shake. Shadow forms and whispers call, drawing lines between us all. But lines can bend and lines can break. What's real is only what we make. Shadowplay, where the night betrays the day. Figures flicker, and I can't look away, caught in echoes of what might have been. In the shadow play, I'm lost again, caught between the fading lines, where the shadows blur with light. What's left of me, I cannot say. I'm only part of the shadow play. Where the shadows blur with light. What's left of me, I cannot say. I'm only part of the shadow play. Flickering lights on a washed out screen, a fading echo of what we've been. The static hums my only friend, a signal lost I can't defend. I'm chasing ghosts in a shattered frame, calling out but it's just the same. The words escape, the air's too thin. Where do I end and you begin? It's static in the silence, a war I can't define. The cracks beneath the surface are louder every time. I'm screaming in the shadows, but no one hears the sound. It's static in the silence, it's pulling me down. I built a tower to touch the sky, but the higher I climb, the more it lied. The edge is closer than it seems, falling faster through broken dreams. A twisted cord, a tangled line. I reach for you, but you're not mine. We're just two signals out of phase, lost in the noise of better days. It's static in the silence, a war I can't define. The cracks beneath the surface are louder every time. I'm screaming in the shadows, but no one hears the sound. It's static in the silence, it's pulling me down. White noise becomes the melody, a requiem for you and me. Distorted dreams we're burning out, a fading voice that can't be found. Can you feel it? The tension in the air. Can you hear it? The nothing everywhere. It's static in the silence, a war I can't define. The cracks beneath the surface are louder every time. I'm screaming in the shadows, but no one hears the sound. It's static in the silence, and I'm breaking down. And I'm breaking down. Flickering lights, they fade away. I'm just a signal in decay. Static in the silence, all I found is I'm not lost, I'm just unwound.
The lines are drawn so paper thin. A step too close, they pull me in. Tension hums beneath my skin, a fragile web I'm tangled in. Each thread reflects a world apart, shattered pieces, a broken heart. Every touch a whispered plea, how much of this is still me? Glass threads sharp and clear, hold me tight but they cut too near. Tension snaps with every move, a fragile truth I can't undo. Glass threads, they glimmer bright, but they break in the dead of night. Fractured light through shattered panes. It's beautiful, but it leaves a stain. I try to mend, but it pulls away. What I hold is bound to fray. I hear the cracks in every sound, a crumbling bridge I can't turn around. The weight of silence pulls me low. Each step forward, the less I know. Glass threads sharp and clear, hold me tight but they cut too near. Tension snaps with every move, a fragile truth I can't undo. Glass threads, they glimmer bright, but they break in the dead of night. Every line I try to trace cuts a scar I can't erase. The tighter I hold, the faster it slips. The sharper the edge, the deeper it rips. Hold your breath, don't pull too hard. Every step leaves another scar. It's all connected yet breaking apart. Glass threads binding my heart. Glass threads sharp and clear, hold me tight but they cut too near. Tension snaps with every move, a fragile truth I can't undo. Glass threads, they glimmer bright, but they break in the dead. Lines are drawn so paper thin. A step too close, they pull me in. Glass threads weave through the air. A fragile trap, I'm caught aware. Lines are drawn so paper thin. A step too close, they pull me in. Glass threads weave through the air. A fragile trap, I'm caught aware.
Spark ignites and I'm alive. A roaring blaze beneath the skies. It burns too bright, it burns too fast. A fleeting moment that can't last. Ashes dance, a fleeting glow. The higher I climb, the less I know. The heat consumes, it calls my name. A frantic rush through the flame. Fragments of a fire scattered through the night. A fever I can't harness, a wild blinding light. Pieces of a passion that sears and won't expire. I'm chasing through the chaos. Fragments of a fire. The embers flicker, pulling me in. A siren song beneath my skin. The air is thick, I gasp for more. A hungry flame I can't ignore. Every spark is a fleeting chance. A glimpse of truth in a fractured dance. The burn is cruel, but it feels so right. A fleeting kiss from the fire's bite. Fragments of a fire scattered through the night. A fever I can't harness, a wild blinding light. Pieces of a passion that sears and won't expire. I'm chasing through the chaos. Fragments of a fire. It's beautiful, it's deadly, it consumes all I've known. The blaze is pulling faster and I'm letting it take control. I'm burning through the shadows, no direction, no retreat. The fragments fall around me, they're the only thing I need. Let it burn, let it break, I'll give it all for what's at stake. Let it rage, let it roar, it's not enough, I crave more. Subside, the shadows creep. I'm left with fragments I can't keep. A spark remains, it hums so low. A ghost of fire I used to know. Heavy, still and bare. No sound, no touch, no one there. The quiet wraps around my skin, a hollow echo deep within. The shadows stretch
touch, they never fade. In every corner they invade. I try to breathe, but it won't come. The silence strikes, and I'm undone. The stillness screams, it cuts so deep. A restless void that steals my sleep. No voices call, no whispers speak, but in the quiet I'm too weak. The stillness screams, it won't let go. A weight of nothing I can't show. The ticking clock has lost its sound. The hands don't move, they just go round. I trace the lines inside my mind, searching for something I won't find. The silence grows, it's pressing in, a crushing force beneath my skin. Each empty moment drags for years, a drowning sea of phantom fears. The stillness screams, it cuts so deep. A restless void that steals my sleep. No voices call, no whispers speak, but in the quiet I'm too weak. The stillness screams, it won't let go. A weight of nothing I can't show. Drowns the stars, it fills the sky, it echoes through the hollow halls. A silent roar that shakes and calls. In the stillness I can't hide, it finds the cracks I've sealed inside. It speaks in ways I can't ignore, a quiet chaos at my core. The stillness screams, it cuts so deep. A restless void that steals my sleep. No voices call, no whispers speak, but in the quiet I'm too weak. The stillness screams, it won't let go. A weight of nothing I can't show. No sound, no light, just endless gray. The stillness waits to take me away, and in its arms I start to fade. The stillness screams and I'm betrayed.
Through a crooked hall, no doors, no windows, nothing at all. Nothing at all. The ceiling bends, the floor's not there. I'm floating in suspended air. A chair appears, then melts away. Time moves forward, but it won't stay. A fractured maze I can't escape. Each step rewrites the empty space. Close. Rooms without walls, no borders, no ground. I'm lost in a place where no edges are found. Rooms without walls, they twist and they turn. A dream I can't wake from, a lesson unlearned. A lesson unlearned. I hear a voice, but it's not mine. It whispers truth between the lines. The floorboards creak where none exist. Each shadow holds a quiet twist. The lights all flicker, then turn to glass. I'm stuck in a room I can't bypass. It shifts and days. It pulls me through a space where nothing stays true. Rooms without walls, no borders, no ground. I'm lost in a place where no edges are found. Rooms without walls, they twist and they turn. A dream I can't wake from, a lesson unlearned. The corners vanish, the ceiling falls. The echoes stretch through endless halls. I run, but running leads to more. A doorless frame, no other floor. The air is heavy, the space is thin. I reach for the end, but I'm back again. A circle painted in my head. 1,000 rooms where I've been led. Rooms expand, the shapes collide. No walls to climb, no place to hide. Every step becomes a spin. The space without is the space within. Rooms without walls, no borders, no ground. I'm lost in a place where no edges are found. Rooms without walls, they twist and they turn. A dream I can't wake from, a lesson unlearned. I close my eyes, but I still see the endless rooms surrounding me. No doors, no windows, no escape. Just rooms without walls, reshaping fate.
A crack in the dark, a sliver of gold, a flicker of warmth in the endless cold. It calls my name, it draws me near, but every step feels wrapped in fear. I see the glow, it bends and breaks. A fragile thread, I hesitate. The closer I come, the further it fades. A fleeting trace through shadowed haze. Echoes of light just out of reach. A truth that whispers, a voice that speaks. They dance on the edge, they shimmer and glow. A fleeting guide I'll never know. Echoes of light, they pull me through, but leave me lost in shades of blue. The air is thick, it hums with sound. A hollow hymn that circles round. I reach for the spark, it slips my grasp. A fleeting dream I can't make last. The glow reflects in pools of glass. Moments I see but cannot grasp. A labyrinth of shimmering trails. 1,000 paths all doomed to fail. Echoes of light just out of reach. A truth that whispers, a voice that speaks. They dance on the edge, they shimmer and glow. A fleeting guide I'll never know. Echoes of light, they pull me through, but leave me lost in shades of blue. It's not the light, but what it leaves. The quiet shadows, the tangled weave. Each fleeting flash, a fleeting clue. A puzzle made of me and you. The echoes call but never stay. They shift, they fade, they slip away. I chase the glow but lose the sound. A fleeting hope that won't be found. Echoes of light just out of reach. A truth that whispers, a voice that speaks. They dance on the edge, they shimmer and glow. A fleeting guide I'll never know. Echoes of light, they pull me through, but leave me lost in shades of blue. not, but what it leaves. The quiet shadows, the tangled weave. The echoes linger, they guide my fight through endless shadows to find the light. To find the light. The echoes call but never stay. They shift, they fade, they slip away. I chase the glow but lose the sound. A fleeting hope that won't be found. The echoes linger, they guide my fight through endless shadows to find the light. I see it clear, then watch it shift. 1,000 frames through a fractured rift. Each angle twists, each layer bends. A maze of visions that never ends. I reach for one, it pulls away. The closer I get, the less it stays. A fleeting glimpse of what could be. Reflections of another me. Parallax dreams, they blur and divide. Horizons collide in the corners of my mind. I chase their line, but they never stay. Parallax dreams keep slipping away. Each shadow holds a distant hue, a memory that feels untrue. The stars align, then rearrange, a cosmic dance that's always strange. The lines all cross, the world turns thin, a spiral path I can't begin. Each choice I make feels less like mine, an endless loop through shifting time. Parallax dreams, they blur and divide. Horizons collide in the corners of my mind. I chase their line, but they never stay. Parallax dreams keep slipping away. Through the lens, I see it all. Worlds collide and empires fall, but I can't touch what's in between. The fleeting ghosts of parallax dreams. Every step's a step too far. Every answer leaves a scar. The closer I get, the more I see the endless void inside of me. Parallax dreams, they blur and divide. Horizons collide in the corners of my mind. I chase their light, but they never stay. Parallax dreams keep slipping away. The angles shift, the colors fade. Kaleidoscope of paths I've made. And as they drift, I'm left behind. A parallax dream lost in time. The walls are shifting, the colors bleed. Every shadow's alive, it watches me. The fever rises, it grips my mind. A twisted view of space and time. Yeah. The air is thick, it hums and shakes. Each sound it makes a bone deep ache. I see the world through fractured glass. Each moment shatters and I can't grasp. Through the fevered lens, nothing's clear.
ground is liquid, the sky's aflame. Everything different, but all the same. I reach for clarity, it slips away. A violent storm that wants me to stay, to stay. The lights all pulse, they throb and hum. Each pulse a beat of what I've become. The fever blinds, but I still stare. A broken truth hangs in the air. Through the fevered lens, nothing's clear. Every thought's a blur, every face too near. Shapes collide, they twist and bend. Through the fevered lens, it'll never end. It'll never end. It'll never end. We're falling fast, there's no way out. The world screams loud, a deafening shout. The fever burns, it tears apart. Each ember's claw digs at my heart. Breaking, the fever takes me. Blurring, shaking, it won't forsake me. Through the fevered lens, nothing's clear. Every thought's a blur, every face too near. Shapes collide, they twist and bend. Through the fevered lens, it'll never end. The fever fades, but it leaves its mark, a searing echo in the dark. I'm left with fragments scattered wide. Through the fevered lens, I've lost my mind. I'm falling fast, there's no way out. The world screams loud, a deafening shout. The fever burns, it tears apart. Each ember's claw digs at my heart. My heart. The fever fades, but it leaves its mark, a searing echo in the dark. I'm left with fragments scattered wide. Through the fevered lens, I've lost my mind. The shadows grow, the light retreats, a cosmic pull that binds my feet. The stars go black, the moon turns red, a silent tide inside my head. I watch the sky consume its own, a hollow vastness all alone. I feel the weight, the crushing tide. There's no escape from what's inside. Eclipse of the self, the light disappears. A shattering silence, the sum of my fears. The dark overtakes, it's
The stars align, then break apart, each piece a shard of my own heart. The shadows speak in tones so low, a song of loss I'll never know. It's not the end, but I can return. A flame extinguished, a lesson burned. Through the void I lose my way. The night consumes the edge of day. Silence envelops it all, and in that quiet I feel release. An eclipse of the self, a fleeting peace. The ground is gone, the air is still. I've left behind the weight, the will. The sky unfolds, it pulls me high. A silent calling from the sky. I drift through layers thin and bright, each shadow fading into light. The edges blur, the shapes all fade. A quiet truth beneath the haze. Ascension calls, I feel the rise. A pull that lifts beyond the skies. No chains remain, no ties to bind in the ascension. Tone, a space where I am not alone. The pieces fit, they fall in line. A fleeting glimpse of the design. The chaos fades, it turns to gray. The echoes guide me on my way. I close my eyes, I see it all. The quiet vastness of the fall. Ascension calls, I feel the rise. A pull that lifts beyond the skies. No chains remain, no ties to bind in the ascension. I leave behind. Each step feels lighter, less defined. A fading self, a weightless mind. The stars grow close, then drift away. A cosmic dance of night and day. The air is clear, the world expands. I let it go, I understand. Each breath dissolves into the air. I'm everything and I'm not there. Ascension calls, I feel the rise. A pull that lifts beyond the skies. No chains remain, no ties to bind in the ascension. I leave behind the lights around.